Hey, what's up guys? This is the Ibanez Obsession back again for another Pokemon 5th Generation Wi-Fi battle. And basically today, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to play Ubers for the ones that don't know and people that do know but haven't grasped the concept yet basically. Because I've been uploading a lot of NU and you guys like that, but Ubers is still my favorite tier, so I'm going to put up a mix of NU and Ubers. Mostly NU because I can't seem to find any good battles on the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder. But this one, honestly, was really close. So basically, you can see both of our teams are extremely offensive. Like, if you didn't know, there is no such thing as stalling Ubers. You can, like, I can say right off the bat that Ubers is easily the most fast-paced tier. I mean, OU is the most competitive, but no, Ubers, there is no such thing as a good stall team because you just cannot stall in Ubers. It's just impossible. There's no way. But yeah, this guy was a pretty great player, actually. He was on the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder and looking for pretty much any tier. And I was like, oh, this guy's going to be good. But basically, looking at our teams, I'm thinking that Shaymin-S is going to be Life Orbed, and Mewtwo is going to be Life Orbed, and that Reshiram is going to be Specs, because who doesn't run Specs Reshiram? It is a threat. That thing, Blue Flare in the sun, are you kidding me? That thing wrecks. Oh my goodness. And my team... this is actually my Sun team that I made a couple days ago, and it's been doing great. I can say this is probably my best team that I've ever made in Ubers, and I really needed it for this guy. Because I'm just saying, if I brought my stall team against this guy, you'd better bet that I would just get smashed. So anyways, yes, background changer because it's Sun. So I'm going to lead off with my Colossus, and basically there is no hazards on this team. It is just sweep, sweep, sweep like a broom. He's going to lead off with his Groudon. I outspeed, which tells me that he's probably just going to go for Stealth Rocks. I'm going to set up a Swords Dance, as I'm definitely going to need Swords Dance because, yeah, obviously, yeah, I believe at +2, Groudon's attack is actually 876, and that's just too freaking powerful. I go for the Earthquake, and this is an easy 2-hit KO on this Groudon. He's going to go for the Toxic, and it misses, which is really unfortunate, but... he didn't know that I have the Lumberry because I'm actually going to go for the Dragon Claw, possibly predicting his Shaymin or Rayquaza switch in. And I'm actually going to get a crit, which he's actually going to pay me back for that crit later. But the reason why it didn't matter at this point is because I had the Lumberry and he probably would have just gone for the Toxic again. So that's no big deal. So now I'm going to switch into my Chronos and he makes a very nice prediction and goes for the Earth Power and not the Seed Flare. I'm getting ahead of myself because all these abilities and things are activating. Because, yeah, going for the Seed Flare right there would have been the worst play to make. But I run Special Defense EVs because my set is Modest Choice Scarf with just enough EVs to outspeed Scarf Mewtwo. Because that's really the only thing this thing needs to outspeed. And he was thinking that I was bluffing the Choice Scarf, but now I actually am Choice Scarf. Because apparently he was telling me that some people run Specs, but I've really never seen that. I've only seen the Special Bulky variant and the Specs variant. He's going to be able to bring in his Mewtwo, and I'm going to save my Dialga because there is good reason to do so. So I'm going to send in my own Mewtwo, and he's basically just going to be able to go for the Sun-boosted Fire Blast and completely wreck me. There was no chance of me living that whatsoever. Actually, there was, but... no, Mewtwo is not going to take a Fire Blast. There's just no way. So now I can send in my Chronos again, knowing that a Draco Meteor should be able to at least get this thing down to low health. But he's actually going to switch out. So I guess that was a pretty good play on his part anyways. And he's going to bring in this Arceus Water, which I thought was bulky, but it's not. Go for the Draco Meteor, and this miss was the payback because now I just go for the Draco Meteor. And it's not a solid 2-hit KO, but it would have been very close. I could have possibly taken it out, but because of that miss, I'm not going to be able to. So that was pretty much the payback hacks that he got on me, which really wasn't that big of a deal that he got the payback hacks on me. Just because, again, you know, the Toxic, Lumberry, blah, blah, blah. Here I'm going to bring in my Garchomp, and while you guys might be thinking, Garchomp, I mean, everybody thinks Garchomp is the one Pokemon that deserves to go back to OU. But I really don't think so, because this is also Scarf. Like, as I said, my team is extremely fast-paced. So, yeah, basically, very, very powerful Pokemon. So, obviously, his Mewtwo is going to be able to live this, because, yeah, it's Jolly Scarf. Like, that's another thing that I want to let you guys know about, maybe teach you. In Ubers, you never want to run, like, if you're running Choice Band, you want to run Jolly. If you're running Choice Scarf, you want to run stat boosting nature. It's like, because for Choice Bands and Choice Specs, you want to be able to outspeed the opposing Pokemon. Because, you know, speed is better. Basically, speed is better than power in many situations. So he's gonna, and I'll actually show you guys why that matters in basically 2 turns. So basically, it is 3 to 2. Yeah, it's 3 to 2 right now, and he's just gonna go for the. No, sorry, I'm kind of getting sick. You stupid internet colds. He's gonna go for the flamethrower, and that just completely demolishes me. Whereas I thought I could live that. Turns out he's actually modest, and modest really didn't matter because now I can just send in my own Reshiram. I gotta tell you guys, I can say Reshiram is my favorite Uber. It's just amazing. So I can go for the Dragon Pulse and take this thing out. And basically, this is where I was saying that it's always better to run a speed boosting nature in just in these situations, because he's gonna send out his last Pokemon, which is his Rayquaza, and I am going to go for the outspeed Dragon Pulse because he's running an Adamant Band, and although I think that Groudon could have taken an Outrage, he could have gotten a crit, I could have missed the Stone Edge, anything could have happened, but the point is, you always want to run the speed boosting nature. It's very important in order to win battles such as these, even though, who knows, stuff could have happened. But yeah, it was a great battle, SuperHydreigon1996. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I will be bringing a mix of NU and Ubers because Ubers is my favorite tier and I've been doing really good at it. But for now, see you guys next time. Bye.